to thee, my bread.
So I remember as a child, my grandmother, who went to the same Baptist church in Washington, D.C. for 80 years, sitting with myself, my cousins, her children, and talking about tithing and how it was our responsibility as Christians to tithe, therefore giving our first 10% to God so that we could support all those in need. And she talked about tithing even when she was making 25 cents a week, I think it was, working as a cleaning lady for the government. And she always said that if we tithe, if we give to God, He will provide. And even to her end, she proved, God proved, that He would provide. He provided for her and supported her through all of her life. I started tithing at an early age, going to church with her. There was a gap, but when I came to Epworth, I, with my family, started tithing again consistently because we, again, realized the importance. Through Epworth, when we tithe, we know that we're doing God's work. Epworth is doing God's work, and our tithing is going to those in need. The effects of tithing in my life are pretty important because, as I said earlier, it's my responsibility as a Christian to give to the community, to give to God, give in God's name. What effects has it had on my life? Well, I realized that everything that I have, God has given to me. So you look at the material things like my home, my car, those are material things, but the real important things in my life, which God has given, my family, my church family, given me the wisdom and the fundamentals to support my community. That's what tithing is really, the effects that tithing has had on me. I consider tithing part of my faithfulness, part of my showing God that I support what He wants of me, which is to help those in need, whether it's those that are poor, those that are homeless, those that need shelter, those that need food. I think it's very important that I show that my support and love and trust in God. So I tithe in the church. I tithe knowing, again, that Epworth is going to, through all of its missions, support those that are in need. As a Christian man, it is important that I show my love for God. It's important that I show that I trust God. It's important that I show God that as one of His disciples, I'm out there trying to do His work. But I'm also providing, I'm saying, thank you, God, for all that you have done for me. And this is how I will help those in the community, help those in need by doing your work.
I surrender.